Hey, what up guys? So I'm finally getting around to doing part 2 of this putter customization video that I'm doing for everyone. It's taken me a little bit more time than I thought. This week at work was absolutely nuts, so I wasn't able to get the part 2 done as quickly as I'd like, but here we are, we're finally getting it done. So the very first thing we're going to start off with though is talking about what items you're going to need to be able to do your paint fill successfully. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So pictured here are items that I use on almost every single paint fill. You're definitely going to need acetone, toothpicks, paper towels, Q-tips, cotton balls, paint, and paint brushes. And depending on the putter model, you may need a screwdriver of some kind to remove the screws that are holding in face plates or other parts on the actual putter, depending on which putter you're working on. But this is pretty much a standard list of things you're going to need just about every time. So when it comes to paint fill, the sky is literally the limit. You have so many different paint options to choose from, sometimes it's hard to know where to start. Me personally, I kind of go back and forth between two primary brands, the brand that you just saw on your screen a second ago, and Tamiya. Those are the two that I normally use. They flow very well and the paint seems to hold up really well. The only brand that I can really say that I stay away from definitively is Testors. I don't like Testors. I don't like the way it flows. I don't like its durability. There's just a lot of things about it that I don't care for. It's not easy to work with when doing paint fill for putters. That may be different for other types of hobbies, but for putters, I really don't care for it very much. But you're going to do some of your own testing and figure out which paint works best for you. But the two brands that I really like is Auto Airs and Tamiya. Those are two of my favorites. The other thing that you may notice is that I use a paintbrush and not an injector needle to do my paint fill. A lot of the videos on YouTube show paint fill with the injector needle or the injector applicator. I personally have found that I have better control over the paint fill and get a more consistent flow from the paint when I use a paintbrush instead of a needle. And it's not really that hard. It's not like you're not leaving like paintbrush marks in the actual paint if you do it right. You're really just laying the paint down in the places that you want it, and I feel like it makes for less cleanup and a cleaner look overall. Now, I don't think there's any big secret on how to do paint fill well, but a tip that I can give is to make sure you do your dark colors first. You want to make sure you do your dark colors first, because if you have any run over on the paint, when you go to clean it up, if you had done your light colors first, what happens a lot of times is you go to clean up the dark colors and the dark colors bleed into the light colors, and then it ruins the whole paint fill in general. So all that white you did now has blue tints in it, and it makes it look really bad, and you're going to have to start all over. So make sure you do your dark colors first. And then again, take your time to try to have as little paint run over as possible so that the cleanup process is as easy as it can be. And guys, that's pretty much it. From here on out, you're just paint, cleaning, and repeating. And you do that until the putter paint fill is completely done. Now on this particular putter, there is a milled out face. So the face has an insert milled into it that we have to add some silicone in and then put the face insert back in, which you see me doing here. So, but after we clean that up, the putter's pretty much done. We're going to clean this off with some wet paper towel in just a second, and then we pretty much are all done. Alright, so we got the putter refinish all done. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go and take a look at some before and after pictures and actually show you what it looked like before we started and what it looks like now. And if you enjoyed the video, I hope that you guys will like and subscribe. We're going to do some powder coating videos here coming up soon. I'm going to do a video on how to hand stamp if you want to hand stamp it. And I even have a metal etcher. We're going to be doing some metal etching. I don't know if we're going to do the metal etching on the putter, but I know for sure we're going to be doing some metal etching on a Mauser that I'm refinishing. So that video will be coming up here in a couple weeks. We're going to do some gun refinishes and stuff. It'll be my first gun refinish ever, so I'm excited about that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and if this is stuff that you're into, I hope that you'll consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.